In 2026, the roads won't belong to cars anymore because the giants of luxury, Ferrari, BYD, Bugatti, GMC, and Rolls Royce, are bringing something the world never thought possible. Motorhomes that look like supercars and cost more than private jets. These aren't campers for weekend trips. These are $5 to $20 million mobile mansions built for billionaires who don't just want to travel. They want to dominate wherever they park. From glass-walled penthouses to hydrogen engines that whisper across continents. These are the top 5 luxurious next-level motorhomes you'll never afford. So buckle up, because by the time we hit number 1, you'll forget what the word house even means. Number 5, Ferrari Cavallino GT Motorhome. When Ferrari first teased a Gran Turismo on wheels, nobody believed them. After all, this is the brand that gave us the Enzo, the LaFerrari, and the SF90. Not exactly known for road trips, but then came the Ferrari Cavallino GT, and the world of luxury travel was never the same again. From the outside, it's instantly recognizable, sculpted in that signature Ferrari Rosso Corsa red, with black carbon streaks slicing through the body like racing stripes. The front fascia borrows the aerodynamics of the Roma, complete with air ducts that channel wind through hidden turbines. But instead of feeding an engine, those ducts cool down a hybrid battery system that powers this beast silently across the continent. At 14 meters long, it's compact compared to most RVs, but that's by design. Ferrari wanted something that could handle corners like a supercar. The body is built entirely from carbon-reinforced aluminum, with a drag coefficient of just 0.32, making it one of the most aerodynamic motorhomes ever made. The wheels, custom 26-inch forged alloys modeled after the F8 Tributo Spider rims. And in true Ferrari fashion, the motorhome's headlights are inspired by the Daytona SP3, thin, aggressive, and full of personality. At the rear, you'll find a folding race deck, capable of holding a small electric 2-seater. Yes, an actual Ferrari Mini Roadster designed just for campsite show-offs. Underneath the skin lies a twin-motor electric hybrid setup producing over 1,000 horsepower combined. The system uses a microturbine generator to recharge itself while driving, allowing nearly 700 miles of range on a full cycle. Acceleration, 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds. For a motorhome. And the drive feel? Ferrari claims it's tuned with the same suspension algorithms used in their GT cars, meaning you can feel the road, but never the bumps. It's the first RV that doesn't just move, it performs. Step inside, and it's unmistakably Ferrari, a blend of performance minimalism and Italian craftsmanship. The cockpit feels like the interior of an SF90. The driver's seat wraps around you like a race harness, while a digital cluster stretches across the entire dash, powered by Ferrari's proprietary CoverOS. Behind the cockpit, the lounge opens into a space bathed in warm red and tan leather, hand-stitched poltrona, Frau upholstery, same as Ferrari uses in its limited edition Monzas. The floor, forged carbon fiber panels with matte gold inlays. The walls curve inward like the body of a GT car, giving the entire cabin a flowing sense of speed, even while parked. To the right sits a retractable bar counter that slides out of the wall with a soft mechanical hiss, complete with Ferrari-branded wine glasses and a refrigerated storage unit, cooled by the same system that manages the motorhome's battery heat. At the rear, the sleeping area is pure tranquility, a floating bed platform suspended by magnetic stabilizers that keep it perfectly level even when the vehicle tilts. Above, a panoramic glass roof gives you a direct view of night sky. And yes, the ambient lighting matches the engine start glow. A deep red pulse that runs from the front to the back when you say, "Cavallino, start my night mode." Ferrari didn't just build a luxury space, they infused it with technology pulled straight from their Formula One division. A full AI co-pilot handles navigation, route optimization, and performance feedback in real time. The Scuderia mode voice assistant communicates like a race engineer, adjusting air suspension, throttle mapping, and torque distribution based on terrain. You can even switch the entire cabin theme. One-track mode. The lighting goes red, the dashboard displays tire telemetry, and the ambient sound changes to a soft engine hum. Want relax mode. Lights dim gold, temperature drops, and a quiet V12 idle plays in the background for atmosphere. Ferrari only built 12 units of the Cavallino GT worldwide, each priced at around $6.8 million. Every one of them was pre-sold before production even began. Buyers included tech billionaires, an Italian prince, and a Formula One team owner. It's not just transportation. It's a status symbol, a declaration that you can buy speed, silence, and sophistication all in one package. As one reviewer said, driving the Cavallino GT feels like the road itself is bowing down for you. And that's only number 5 on our list, because next, we're leaving Italy behind and heading east to meet the company rewriting the rulebook on futuristic mobility. Number 4, BYD Zenith-X Motorhome 2026, an electric wonder so advanced, it doesn't just drive, it thinks. When the West thinks of luxury, they imagine leather, chrome, and horsepower. But when China's BYD thinks of the future, they imagine silence, intelligence, and clean power that feels almost alive. And in 2026, BYD is ready to prove that the future of luxury travel doesn't come from Europe or America. It comes from Shenzhen. They call it the BYD Zenith-X, and it's not just a motorhome. It's a self-driving glass spaceship that blurs the line between architecture, AI, and art. From the outside, the Zenith-X looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. The body is shaped like a single continuous teardrop made from graphene-reinforced composites that reflect the sky like liquid mercury. No seams, no panels, just one sweeping silhouette that seems to hover above the ground. The front fascia features BYD's signature dragon face design, but evolved. The headlights are razor-thin laser bands that follow the curve of the body, and when you approach, they light up in a ripple pattern that feels alive. With a height of 23 feet and a total length of 78 feet, the Zenith-X is smaller than some Western luxury RVs, but it looks infinitely more futuristic. Its body panels open automatically like flower petals, revealing solar-infused skin that charges the vehicle whenever sunlight hits it. And when you park it, the sides can expand outward by 6 feet, transforming it from a smooth travel shell into a floating villa with panoramic terraces. Underneath all that beauty lies BYD's latest miracle, the Quantum Drive Effusion System, a triple electric motor setup producing 1,400 horsepower, powered by solid-state batteries and hydrogen microcells. Range: over 1,200 miles on a single cycle. And here's the kicker, it's fully self-driving. The Zenith-X uses BYD's SkyMind AI navigation, a neural network that doesn't just follow maps. It learns your lifestyle. It knows when you prefer mountain routes over highways. It automatically plans recharging stops based on sunset views and temperature comfort. And when it detects fatigue or stress from passengers, it adjusts cabin lighting and plays calming ambient frequencies through the floor to balance mood levels. That's not luxury. That's empathy built into motion. Step inside, and you don't feel like you've entered an RV. You feel like you've stepped inside a Zen temple designed by an AI. The walls are covered in a reactive fiber mesh that changes color with your heartbeat. Soft blues when you're calm, deep ambers when you're focused, white tones when you're asleep. The floor is polished bamboo over a magnetic suspension base, giving the sensation of walking on air. At the front, the driving cockpit is gone, replaced by a floating glass capsule, where an AI hologram pilot named Zenith-X communicates through gestures and voice. It can drive itself for 90% of global terrains, highways, cities, deserts, leaving you free to focus on the experience rather than the steering. The living area is pure elegance. A curved modular sofa wraps around a levitating holographic table. The windows, actually OLED panels, can turn from transparent to cinematic display screens, showing the outside landscape, mixed with augmented constellations. Behind the lounge sits the AI kitchen. Here, robotic arms glide silently under the counter, preparing meals you select from the Zenith app. It even analyzes your health data to suggest diet options: low sodium, high protein, detox blend, whatever your biometric wristband requests. Every appliance is wireless, magnetically charged, and voice activated. Even the teapot floats slightly above its base as it boils. At the rear, you'll find the sleep capsule, a circular chamber surrounded by transparent walls, offering a 270-degree view of the world outside. The bed itself floats mid-air using maglev stabilizers that keep it level even while the RV moves. When you say, Zenith-X, sleep mode, the cabin lights shift to soft blue, the temperature drops to 20 degrees Celsius, and the AI whispers ocean sounds through hidden surface speakers. BYD's mission with the Zenith-X wasn't just luxury, it was sustainability at billionaire scale. The entire roof is one massive solar array, not traditional panels, but nanofilm photovoltaics woven into the glass. During daylight, it can recharge up to 60% of the vehicle's daily consumption. The water system is closed loop. Condensation from air conditioning is purified and reused for showers and washing. The walls even contain algae-based air purifiers that constantly clean CO2 and release fresh oxygen, the same tech used in Chinese lunar habitat research. The Zenith-X isn't an RV that pollutes the planet. It's a moving ecosystem that sustains itself. BYD plans to release only 30 units worldwide in its 2026 launch, each costing around $8 million. The first buyers include tech founders, crypto billionaires, and even an international art museum that wants to turn one into a mobile gallery on wheels. Each unit can be custom themed, some with marble interiors, others with minimalist white Zen styles, and one rumored edition covered entirely in OLED displays inside and out, turning the whole vehicle into a living art projection. If Ferrari built a motorhome for passion and speed, BYD built one for intelligence and peace. It's not about showing off wealth, it's about harmonizing with it. In 2026, BYD has proven that you don't need noise to feel power. You don't need fuel to feel freedom. You just need a machine that knows you and drives like it's alive. And that's the Zenith-X, the motorhome that doesn't just move you through the world, it moves with your heartbeat. Number 3. Bugatti Royale GT Motorhome, 2026. The world's fastest mansion on wheels. If the BYD Zenith-X is quiet perfection, then the Bugatti Royale GT is unapologetic chaos. It doesn't whisper elegance, it screams dominance. Because when Bugatti decided to enter the motorhome game in 2026, they didn't want to build something that simply looked fast. They wanted to create the fastest, most powerful RV ever built. And of course, they did. The Royale GT is a tribute to Bugatti's legendary 1930s luxury car, the Type 41 Royale, but this time, it's stretched into an 80-foot Titan that merges supercar DNA with 5-star luxury. From the front, it looks unmistakably Bugatti, that horseshoe grille, glowing electro blue at night, flanked by adaptive laser headlights that form the iconic C pattern found on the Chiron. The hood flows into an aerodynamic double-arched roofline that stretches across both decks, a design that channels air directly over and through the vehicle to reduce drag. The entire exterior shell is made from liquid titanium composite, a lightweight yet bulletproof alloy derived from Bugatti's aerospace division. Even the roof panels are dynamic, shifting micro-adjustments in real time to counter crosswinds at high speeds. And speaking of speed, yes, it's real. The Royale GT isn't just a showpiece. It's a land jet. At its heart lies a quad-motor hybrid hyperdrive system, delivering an outrageous 2,400 horsepower. It's powered by a hydrogen-electric hybrid platform that Bugatti co-developed with Rimac. 0 to 60 miles per hour? 4.2 seconds. Top speed, 211 miles per hour, electronically limited. And before you ask, yes, it's still street legal, but barely. To keep that much power in check, the Royale GT features active ground control suspension, inspired by Formula One aerodynamics. Sensors read the road 1,000 times per second, adjusting height, angle, and downforce automatically. When you switch into hyper-touring mode, the entire chassis lowers by 4 inches, and the body glows along the edges in that signature Bugatti electric blue. You don't drive it, you command it. Step inside, and your brain immediately forgets this thing is capable of 200 miles per hour. It feels like entering the private suite of a French royal yacht. The design is a blend of Bugatti's art de vivre philosophy and modern automotive futurism. At the front, the cockpit is minimalist, but breathtaking. The steering interface isn't circular. It's a butterfly yoke embedded with a holographic heads-up display that projects speed, torque, and drive data directly into midair. The dashboard is made entirely of solid walnut trimmed with aluminum veins, and each button is milled from a single block of sapphire glass. Behind the cockpit lies the Salon du Ciel, or Sky Lounge, a living space draped in cream leather and blue Alcantara, stitched by the same craftsmen who upholster Bugatti's Motorhome hypercars. The ceiling is one continuous electrochromic glass roof that fades from clear to opaque with a touch. At night, fiber optics within the glass simulate constellations, matching the sky above based on GPS. The lounge sofa automatically shifts shape to accommodate your posture. A floating table in the center can transform into a workspace, dining setup, or holographic chessboard with the press of a button. To the right, a wine gallery runs the entire length of the wall, temperature-controlled, vibration-resistant, and backlit by Bugatti's signature blue glow. Further back, a marble staircase curves upward to the private deck, the Royal Suite. Here's where Bugatti completely loses its mind, in the best way possible. The upper level is a private penthouse, featuring a king-sized levitating bed that uses magnetic suspension to remain perfectly stable even during acceleration. The walls are lined with adaptive OLED panels that can mirror the outside world or display digital art. A full-size dressing area, a spa-style bathroom with gold fixtures, rainfall shower, and an onyx vanity counter imported from northern Italy. Everything feels handcrafted, intentional, and wildly unnecessary in the best way. At the rear, glass doors slide open to reveal the Aero Terrace, an open balcony with deployable windshields, designed so you can sip champagne while doing 60 miles per hour down the Riviera. And yes, it's certified safe. Bugatti built the wind stabilizers using jet fuselage-grade composites. Everything inside the Royale GT is controlled by Bugatti's Neural Drive OS, an onboard AI concierge named Etoile. Etoile doesn't just assist, it anticipates. It learns your schedule, your dining preferences, and your driving patterns. If it senses fatigue, it activates ambient aromatherapy through hidden diffusers and dims cabin lights. The entire interior operates on biometric access, fingerprints, facial recognition, even emotional analysis to adjust sound and temperature. And if you park it in royal mode, the motorhome automatically lowers itself, extending staircases and awnings, transforming into a full mobile estate with climate-zoned rooms and exterior LED uplighting. Bugatti has confirmed that only 10 Royale GTs will ever be produced, each costing an unbelievable $16 million. Each one is handcrafted in Motorhome, France, with delivery handled personally by Bugatti engineers, the same team responsible for the Chiron Supersport. The clientele, royal families, crypto magnates, and one unnamed Hollywood producer who reportedly ordered his with a built-in recording studio. It's not a motorhome, it's a status monument. And on the highway, it doesn't blend in, it replaces the horizon. So if the Ferrari Cavallino GT was passion and the BYD Zenith-X was intelligence, then the Bugatti Royale GT is power in its purest, most unrestrained form. It's the motorhome that doesn't just conquer distance, it humiliates it. But what comes next is something even crazier. An American masterpiece that blends technology, practicality, and brute luxury into one unstoppable behemoth. Coming up next, number 2, the GMC Horizon X-Deck Motorhome, the double-decker machine redefining how luxury moves across the earth. If Bugatti represents European opulence and Ferrari embodies Italian artistry, then GMC stands for something else entirely, power you can trust. For over a century, they've built trucks that pull, climb, and conquer. But in 2026, GMC decided it was time to do something different, to build a machine not just for the road, but for the skyline itself. Enter the GMC Horizon X-Deck, the world's first double-decker luxury motorhome that combines off-road power, smart city technology, and interior design that feels like a Manhattan penthouse on wheels. This is America's answer to European luxury. And it doesn't whisper refinement, it rumbles it. At first glance, the Horizon X-Deck doesn't look like an RV. It looks like the command ship of a private army of billionaires, standing 26 feet tall and nearly 85 feet long. its dual-deck body towers above everything else on the road. GMC's design team fused the bold, muscular DNA of a Yukon Denali with the fluid aerodynamics of a private jet. The front fascia wears the unmistakable signature C-shaped LED headlamps, now enhanced with laser-guided adaptive lighting that tracks the curvature of every road in real time. The body is wrapped in brushed obsidian steel and black titanium, with gold trim panel lines that glow faintly at night, like veins of power pulsing through the machine. On each side, massive hydraulic platforms extend outward, forming balcony decks equipped with built-in lounge chairs, retractable glass railings, and even heated flooring for cold climates. Above, the roofline features a solar glass canopy that powers nearly 60% of the motorhome's electronics during daylight. And beneath it all sits a foundation of pure GMC engineering, a reinforced Hydroframe X chassis designed to withstand floods, sandstorms, or mountain trails, because even billionaires deserve a little adventure. Under the hood and floor and deck lies a masterpiece of hybrid power. The Horizon X deck runs on GMC's H-Drive fusion system, a combination of a 1.5 megawatts hydrogen electric engine and dual independent electric motors, producing a staggering 2,000 horsepower. Range: nearly 1,000 miles on a single hydrogen fill. Torque: enough to tow an entire private jet, literally. This motorhome isn't just built for smooth highways. Its adaptive terrain intelligence system reads the ground in real time, adjusting suspension geometry, wheel grip, and steering response automatically. And when the going gets rough, it lifts itself, rising 8 inches on demand, switching into overland mode, and gliding across terrain where normal RVs would sink and die. But the most mind-blowing feature? Skydeck mode. Press one button, and the upper deck's glass roof slides open. The walls fold outward. What was once a sealed suite becomes a 360-degree open-air terrace, complete with heated rails, a minibar, and a retractable stargazing telescope that syncs with NASA's live celestial maps. The name Horizon suddenly makes perfect sense. Step inside, and it hits you immediately. This is an RV interior. It's an ultra-luxury apartment fused with spaceship tech. The first deck, known as the living world, is a full-size residence space. You're greeted by a grand entry foyer with slate-gray marble flooring, a floating staircase made of tempered glass, and lighting that adjusts to your circadian rhythm. The lounge area features adaptive recliners, stitched in white Italian leather, a 110-inch 8K OLED wall, and a panoramic window that spans the entire side of the vehicle. It can display the outside world, or turn opaque to become a cinema screen. The kitchen is pure efficiency and elegance. Carbon stone counters, dual induction islands, a robotic serving arm, and a climate-controlled pantry. And yes, the Horizon X deck includes a coffee station integrated with an AI barista that remembers how you like your espresso. At the rear of the lower deck, GMC added something rare, a garage bay capable of housing an electric sports car or 2 motorcycles. When parked, it doubles as a private gym with a retractable treadmill and a digital trainer projected on the wall. Take the elevator. Yes, there's an elevator to the second deck, and you step into what GMC calls the private world. Up here, luxury goes from impressive to unreal. A king-size bedroom with a panoramic ceiling gives you an uninterrupted view of the night sky. The bed is mounted on a gyroscopic suspension base, keeping it level even on rough terrain. The ensuite bathroom features heated quartz floors, a rainfall shower with built-in LED chromotherapy, and a bathtub carved from a single block of volcanic stone. And the highlight of the second deck? The Horizon Lounge. It's a 360-degree glass-walled entertainment suite that doubles as a dining area, bar, or observation room. The ceiling can project holographic constellations or transform into a digital aquarium that responds to your movements. The Horizon X deck isn't just a machine, it's alive. Powered by GMC's new Neuralink Drive OS, this AI system doesn't just obey commands, it anticipates them. It tracks your daily habits, preferred destinations, and even emotional tone through voice pattern recognition. If it detects stress, it activates the Serenity mode, dim lights, plays soft ambient jazz, and releases a lavender scent from the built-in aromatherapy vents. When you speak to it, you're not talking to a robot, you're You're talking to Via, the onboard virtual concierge. Via can drive, cook, navigate, or even schedule service appointments remotely. And if you want privacy, say Via Vanish, and it quietly shuts itself down until you call again. The GMC Horizon X deck costs a jaw-dropping $12 million, placing it among the world's most expensive production motorhomes. Only 15 units will be hand-built at GMC's ultra-secure innovation facility in Detroit. Each one will take nearly 14 months to complete, but the ownership experience is where GMC truly flexes. Buyers receive lifetime concierge service, meaning wherever you travel in the world, a GMC technician can arrive within 24 hours by helicopter to service your vehicle. Celebrities, Fortune 500 CEOs, and even one space tourism company have already placed pre-orders. The Horizon X deck isn't just a luxury RV. It's America's declaration that it can outbuild, outlast, and outperform anyone else on Earth. So far, we've seen speed, sustainability, and innovation, but none of it compares to what's coming next. Because at number one comes a name that defines royalty itself, the symbol of wealth, grace, and timeless prestige, Rolls Royce. And their 2026 creation isn't a motorhome. It's a mobile palace that makes everything before it look like a tent. Coming up next, number one, the Rolls Royce Majestic Estate Motorhome. 2026, you've seen speed, you've seen technology, you've seen innovation, but now it's time to witness perfection. Because when Rolls-Royce builds something, it doesn't compete, it defines. And in 2026, the brand that has chauffeured kings, presidents, and billionaires decided to take luxury somewhere it has never gone before. Not on land, not on sea, but everywhere. They call it the Rolls Royce Majestic Estate, and it's the first motorhome in history to be described not as a vehicle, but as a mobile monarchy. From the moment you see it, you know it's a Rolls Royce. That unmistakable Pantheon grille, standing tall and proud, now floating between crystal-laced headlights that sparkle like diamonds under sunlight. Above it, the spirit of ecstasy, redesigned to illuminate softly at night, glowing like an angel guiding the road ahead. The body stretches over 90 feet, sculpted from hand-polished aluminum panels brushed in platinum white mist, with a faint gold undertone that shimmers under moonlight. Chrome accents ripple along the sides, forming curves that echo the shape of Rolls-Royce yachts. Each panel is hand-finished by artisans in Goodwood, and yes, it takes 1 month just to paint one unit. At the rear, butterfly doors open outward, revealing an extendable terrace deck finished in Burmese teak wood, complete with a retractable awning lined in cashmere. This isn't transportation, it's architecture. Underneath that graceful exterior lies engineering that borders on the divine. The Majestic Estate is powered by the Elysium drive system, a twin hydrogen electric setup producing 2,200 horsepower and a range of nearly 1,100 miles per charge. It glides silently, no vibration, no noise, just effortless motion, like floating on air. The chassis uses Rolls-Royce's Magic Carpet 2.0 suspension, an evolution of their iconic ride system. It reads the road ahead using satellite and LiDAR, predicting bumps before they even exist. When you're inside, you don't feel movement, you feel serenity. The entire underbody is wrapped in acoustic panels, creating a silence so deep you can hear the whisper of champagne bubbles. Step through the automatic coach doors, and the world outside disappears. You're inside a cathedral of calm, where every surface glows softly and every detail feels eternal. The entrance foyer greets you with marble floors, golden inlays, and walls lined in English oak veneer that bends seamlessly across corners. No joints, no seams. To your left is the Grand Salon, a lounge wrapped in hand-stitched cashmere and white leather, with armchairs that swivel toward panoramic windows framed in crystal. Above, a starlight ceiling displays over 8,000 fiber-optic constellations, each one placed by hand, matching the night sky of the buyer's birthplace. The centerpiece of the room, a floating glass fireplace, fueled by hydrogen plasma, flickering without heat, pure light and motion. Across from the lounge is the Rolls Royce tea chamber. Yes, an actual ceremonial tea room. The walls shift into pastel hues as an AI assistant named Eleanor prepares your choice of over 50 global blends. Farther back lies the royal corridor, leading into 2 private suites. The master bedroom is otherworldly, a levitating bed suspended magnetically above a carpet of soft lambswool, surrounded by privacy glass that turns opaque on command. A chandelier of hand-cut quartz crystals floats above, shimmering like a halo. The ensuite bathroom rivals any penthouse spa. There's a gold-lined soaking tub carved from solid marble, a rainfall shower with aromatherapy diffusers, and mirrors that adjust color tone automatically to match the light outside. Even the towel rails are smart. They sense humidity and warm up only when needed. But the crown jewel of the Majestic Estate isn't the bedroom. It's the observation gallery. Located on the upper deck, it's a 360-degree glass dome that rises hydraulically from the roof when the vehicle is parked. Inside, there's a curved velvet sofa, a grand piano finished in ivory lacquer, and a minibar crafted from sapphire crystal. At the push of a button, the entire dome rotates, giving you an endless panoramic view of oceans, deserts, or city skylines. And when night falls, the dome's glass transforms into an interactive planetarium, projecting real-time star maps above you, powered by NASA's astronomical data. It's a throne room among the clouds. Everything in the Majestic Estate is controlled by Rolls Royce's Cognition System, a self-learning AI designed to anticipate the needs of its owner. It memorizes your voice, your gestures, even your breathing rhythm. If it senses fatigue, it lowers the lighting, softens the background music, and subtly infuses the cabin with sandalwood scent. When you return from a trip, it automatically sets the interior temperature and lighting to your preferred welcome home mood. The driving is, of course, fully autonomous. But if you choose manual mode, the steering column and controls rise elegantly from the floor, forged in platinum and wrapped in leather. Even the keys are a statement. Each one is handcrafted from crystal, with your initials suspended inside, like a time capsule. Now brace yourself. The Rolls Royce Majestic Estate costs $25 million, making it the most expensive production motorhome in human history. Only 7 units will ever exist, each one personalized to its owner's taste, built entirely by hand over 18 months. But ownership doesn't stop at delivery. Rolls-Royce assigns each client a dedicated butler engineer, a single person responsible for maintaining, updating, and curating the experience for life. Wherever the motorhome travels, the butler travels too, flown in by private jet, dressed in traditional Rolls-Royce livery, trained in mechanical, culinary, and concierge services. It's not just ownership, it's inheritance on wheels. And that completes our journey through the 5 most luxurious next-level motorhomes money can buy, or rather can't. From Ferrari's racing passion, to BYD's intelligent serenity, from Bugatti's pure power, to GMC's American engineering, and finally, the royal calm of Rolls-Royce's Majestic Estate. These aren't RVs, they're empires in motion. So tell me, if money wasn't an issue, which one would you call home? Drop your pick in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who loves insane machines. Because in 2026, luxury isn't parked in garages anymore. It's rolling across the horizon.